Forsaken only has 5 killers right now, but did you know that there are even more unreleased ones hidden in the files, teased by the developers, or even tested and scrapped? Way more than just the confirmed upcoming ones. In this video, we're exposing all the secret and unreleased killers in Forsaken. Smash that like and sub if you want to see these added in a future update. Number 1, Figure. You all know Figure from Roblox doors, right? But what if I told you there's a version of them that almost made it into Forsaken? Figure, being a towering humanoid entity with red flashy textures, would be one of the tallest and slimmest killers in the game, and while being blind and relying on its hearing, several abilities could come from those features as well, such as a roaring ability that highlights where survivors are currently thanks to echolocation, and maybe even a stomping ability that would cause slowness to nearby players, causing them fear as well. As of currently, nothing is confirmed gameplay-wise, but Elsplash, the creator for Doors, did mention something about this collaboration over on their Twitter page. They said they prefer really not to speak about it because if they did, they'd get into big trouble. This does in the very least confirm that Elsplash is open to having Figure added as a killer at some point, though it looks like the two games will have to connect and discuss to make it a reality. Number 2, the Bomber. Being originally fully inspired by the Roblox game Super Bomb Survival, the Bomber appears as a pale green man with a wide toothy grin and round purple tinted glasses. They also don a black suit and pants with brown boots. Their attachments do include a tattered black cape with burnt edges and also wielding several weapons such as the golden big bomb and a purple gradient purple axe. This killer was mentioned within the community multiple times, and it was confirmed to be a trapper when it comes to different types of killers in Forsaken. It's very likely that they would have abilities that are very similar to the bombs coming from the original game, such as the fireball ability and of course an ability that would plant bombs and explode them if survivors got too close. There are several interesting ties with the Bomber, such as being associated with Taff in lore, and also theorized that the Bomber would have a special last man standing theme against Taff's Super Bomb Survival skin had it not been scrapped. Unfortunately, this killer will have to undergo major revisions, especially as the permissions for Super Bomb Survival were pulled from Forsaken, which means the Bomber will have to replace many of its assets or may even be scrapped altogether, though there has been talks of replacing the character with other people such as John Bomb from Roblox Ware as well. Number 3, I Trapped. Based off the real Roblox account iTrapped, who is notorious for exploiting and scamming, they appear as a basic noob avatar wearing the ice crown and featuring many glitch particles and pop-ups around their head. Nothing has been confirmed or mentioned about iTrapped's abilities and gameplay, but there were lore connections to Forsaken, such as iTrapped and Chance being buddies back in the day. They were also featured in a poll with other upcoming killers within the Forsaken Discord server, which did tease this unreleased killer. Though there has been speculation that they may end up as a skin for 1x, it has not been fully confirmed to be scrapped or anything like that, so anything still goes for this killer. Number 4, the Cataclysm. Being inspired by the weather machine in natural disaster survival, the Cataclysm would take on the appearance of a humanoid version of the weather machine featuring yellow-orange armor, jetpacks on its back, a screen on the chest, and fans on the hand armor. This killer was teased on Ramdun's Twitter page, though the teaser is now hidden. According to Bon Lacrosses, the former co-owner for Forsaken, they did mention on their original Vision video that the Cataclysm would have the ability to change its abilities with 3 per slot, allowing the player to change up their abilities to create combos and seeing which abilities would work well together, along with survivors figuring out how to counter this. More interesting connections can be observed with this killer, such as a possibility of having a last man standing theme with Stickmaster Luke, as they are both related to each other, with the machine being built by them. As of currently, the killer is neither confirmed or denied, and is still simply unreleased. Number 5, the Stalker. currently being a developer-exclusive killer originating from the Roblox game The Stalker Reborn, there were going to be an upcoming killer based on a reply by Ball's Necrosis, showcasing a hidden appearance in an image with other upcoming killers. Later, it was confirmed to be a dev-exclusive killer, though Bess, the lead animator for Forsaken, did post a full set of concepted moves for the Stalker, teasing that they may return as an upcoming killer eventually. A lot of work and planning has been put into the killer, which does give it higher odds of coming in officially, especially if the developers work on rebalancing them. Number 6, Rust_010. Commonly known as Rust, being inspired by the Roblox user of the same name, who made disturbing and mysterious myth games, they are a Robloxian featuring white skin, having a dirty salmon-colored shirt with stained light blue pants. His face is also distorted, with an eerie smiley face. Rust was originally mentioned by Hitoko, the current owner of Forsaken, on a livestream that several ideas had been thrown around, including a fully concepted design made by one of their friends, but the owner cannot confirm or deny anything as of currently. These are some of the many moves that were concepted by that individual, which did include the passive ability Rage, filling up a rage meter during certain conditions. Passive ability It's Quiet, disabling the terror radius completely, attacks Slash, causing 30 damage, and Spy, turning Rust into a survivor and temporarily into a spy. Decay, which will spawn Rust on the floor, causing slowness and taking heavy damage for survivors, and It's For You, spawning a payphone stand as well as thick black fog, applying helpless and slowness 3 status effects. There has been a lot of misinformation out there claiming that Rust has been scrapped due to some rumors. As of currently though, the developers are against adding them into Forsaken due to a rule that prevents the addition of myths who are used as their creator's online persona, though it has not been 100% denied and things could still change at any time. Number 7, Null. Designed as a Forsaken original character created by a member of the staff team, they were never officially confirmed as a future killer, as they were revealed in a post by Hitoko alongside other Forsaken related original characters, sparking speculation that one day they could make it into the game. Design wise, Null is a corrupted Robloxian having a spherical head, a dark gray torso, and mismatched limbs, while their left leg is black with a ball and chain attached. The right arm and leg are completely corrupted and don't follow the usual blocky Roblox style. Their whole body is wrapped in chains with visible cracks on their torso and head, and on top of that, there's even a glowing question mark interaction indicator floating above their head, which adds to their mystery. According to the post that they were shown in, Null also floats instead of walking, making them even more eerie and unnatural. The lore behind Null is vague but interesting. Apparently, they were once a normal user who somehow ended up in an unrevealed lore-relevant area called the Null Zone, where they got corrupted. If this killer was to be released, the Null Zone could actually be a map that would represent this killer, but it's also been hinted within the Forsaken community that their attacks may not be intentional. Their animations or combat style would reflect on them reaching out for help as they're still trying to escape or be saved, but because of their corrupted state, they ended up hurting others in the process. Despite no official confirmations as of currently, the killer currently sits between the confirmed and scrapped state as we speak. Number 8, Animus. Being a Forsaken original character created by Nolan Spring and Hitoko, they appear as a Roblox rig with a hole in the face showing an unstable Roblox logo in the center of their head. They also have a tilted hashtag on the center with their limbs being loosely connected to the body. It was mentioned that they would have a cost of $1,001 in-game, and according to Hitoko within this post, they did have many moves such as lunge, ravenous retaliation, causing them to dash forward similar to Noli's Void Rush, system failure, giving Animus speed 1 and pressing 1 to reach forward, and body snatch, which has 2 modes depending if a ragdoll is nearby or not. A lot of these moves were also inspired to make Noli's moveset, so rework would have to be done in order to polish things up. As of currently, Hitoko mentions that the original characters may theoretically come to the game, but it's still unconfirmed whether or not they want to add it into Forsaken. taken. Number 9, 080207. Yet another original character, this time being created by Gubblegum and the Groove Master. They appear as a multiple-legged creature wearing an astronaut outfit with an orange glittering substance appearing over most of its body. They have no facial expressions as they also wear a helmet and a backpack. It was confirmed by the designers that 08 would have the playstyle that is centered around applying status effects, infecting players, and other setup playoff abilities similar to Dead by Daylight. They had one passive ability concepted, spawning a hazardous planet taking over the skybox as stated by its designer. They did have lore connected to Forsaken, such as 08 attacking a Robloxian space crew when it came into contact with their hazardous planet. They decided to continue living inside an empty shuttle, sending a reminder that no one can ever reach that planet ever again. People have mentioned that this creature may have been the one that was decoded in those terminals within the Planet Boss map. This original character, along with the others, are neither confirmed or scrapped as of currently. Number 10, EFTL. We talked about this killer already in our new scrapped killers video, but recently they were moved up to becoming an unreleased killer due to misinformation being spread over on Twitter. You should check that video out if you want more information on them. But which killer would you want added in? Like, subscribe, and take care.